Manuela. Nice to see you again.
Hi.
How are
nice to see
you?
you too. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
That's good to hear.
Okay, so, the last time you were here, we were basically talking about, how you felt about your drinking and, how it's affecting your relationships and, your work and stuff. And we talked about, maybe getting you into some therapy to help you, with, your PTSD so that can help you also with your drinking.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so, since we're, thinking about getting you into therapy, I've found some resources. So you can, we'll talk about the different locations that you can go to. But I was just, thinking, since you're so busy with work, I'm wondering if you'll even have the time to be able to go to therapy sessions regularly.
That's the thing I wanted to speak to you about. I really don't see how I'm going to be able to make it to our therapy sessions because of work. Like I work long hours and I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. Like I wanna go but work.
Okay, thanks for being honest with me. That's really important. Well, with that being said, before we even focus our attention on, getting you into therapy sessions, we should really, try to get you to maybe, I don't know, have a conversation with your boss maybe even to, try to get a little bit of time off, like once a week so that you'll be able to make it to your therapy sessions. How does that sound?
It sounds like that's something I need to do. I'm a little nervous though about speaking to him.
Okay, that's completely understandable. Do you mind if I offer you my opinion?
No, yeah. I'd like to hear your opinion actually.
Well, I think that it's really,
honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to really be able to go to therapy because of my drinking. I've been missing a few days at work, so I don't know if they'll allow me to have more days off.
That makes sense. Thank you for your honesty though. It's really important that we're honest, within our relationship and that you're open with me. But with that being said, would you allow me to, give you a suggestion?
Oh yes, please.
Okay, so before we focus on your attendance in therapy, even though, we would like for you to attend that, I feel like it would be really important for us to, turn our attention to, trying to find you a little bit more free time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think maybe you could try to have a conversation with your boss, let him or her,
it's a him.
Okay, let him know, going to these therapy sessions would, be beneficial to you and it would help you, in your mission to stop your drinking and, you wouldn't miss so much of work if he allowed you to miss a little bit of work to, get it fixed, if you're comfortable with, explaining that kind of stuff to your boss,
I think at some point I'll actually have to, because then it'll make sense for me missing work and maybe he'll have a better understanding of why I was missing work. But overall, I think it's a good idea that I do speak to him and let him know so that hopefully he doesn't give me a hard time in having those days off to go to my therapy sessions.
Right. So I feel like that's a very good step for you to take.
So I think that it is possible for me to speak to my boss. The only thing is I'm really thinking about it now. I've never really had a conversation with him besides the time that he's hired me. So we don't have any bond or relationship. He's just my boss. So I'm not sure how I'm going to actually speak to him.
That's no problem. We could, if it's okay with you, we could try to practice a little bit of role play for how that conversation could go. Usually when we practice role play, we practice, the best outcome, the worst outcome. So you could be a little more prepared for having a conversation with him and you don't feel as nervous,
Yes.
That sounds good to you?
It does.
Alright, so why don't we get started?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll play your boss, then you can play yourself.
Okay.
Alright, how does your boss like? Okay.
Just like that. Okay. So, hey boss, it's okay if I have a few days off to go to my therapy session?
Oh, sorry. Is this the best outcome or the worst outcome?
This is the worst outcome.
Okay. Alright. Sorry.
So I'm wondering, can I have the day off? Well, I'm going to need every Thursday off. Is it okay if I have every Thursday off so that I can go to my therapy sessions?
Well, I don't know, Emmanuel. Like, you've been coming late all the time. It's just, I don't know.
But I really need it. Like, it's for my own health.
Well, I feel like, all the time that you're being late, that's when you should, you should have thought about your own health before that.
I know, but I really need it now, and I acknowledge the fact that I was late before. I just really need this so that I can do better in my performance at work.
I don't know if I can afford that. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Alright, so how does that make you feel?
Not really good, because what if he does react that way? Then what am I going to do? Then I won't be able to get my therapy, and then I won't be able to overcome this PTSD. Like, will I ever get better? Because if I have my PTSD, then I'm going to start drinking again. Well, continue drinking because I haven't stopped. And then my wife is still going to be upset at me. Like, what am I going to do? I'm just going to be alone forever.
Okay, so Manuela, I hear you. I hear that you're, kind of scared that, if this conversation does go south, that you won't be able to, have control over anything else, You want to see how I see it?
Please, because right now the way I see it, it's not a good way.
I think that no matter how this conversation goes, that just because you're motivated to, make a change, you're determined to make a change, that whatever you're willing to do, you'll be able to do, and that you'll be able to overcome your drinking, you'll be able to find the time to get the therapy because you're willing, and that's like the first step in making any kind of change. And that shows that you have a lot of character, and that you're,
Thank you, Miss Eithnie. I think I really needed to hear that, especially right now. I got a little upset because I didn't know how my boss would react, and just the thought of him reacting that way just like really freaked me out. But thank you for your reassurance.
That's completely understandable. I just want to make sure that you're best prepared for either way this conversation goes. So, would you like to rerun that one, or would you like to work on the best case scenario?
I'm ready for the best case scenario.
Okay. Right. So, I'm the boss again.
Hi, boss. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, Emanuela. How can I help you today?
I really was wondering if it's okay with you if I can have Thursdays off. Now, I know I've been missing a couple of days at work, but it's because that I've been dealing with PTSD disorder, and I thought I could handle it on my own, but I've turned to drinking. So that has led me to not really being able to perform my best. And I've been suggested to see a counselor, and I think that's really going to help me all around do better. And I'm just wondering if it's okay with you if I can have Thursdays off, because those are the days that I have therapy.
Well, I'm glad that you came to me. I was kind of getting a bit concerned about your tardiness to work. I think that it's a good idea that you get some help, and, so I'll allow you to do that,
Thank you so much. You have no idea what that means to me. Thank you.
No problem. I hope everything works out well for you.
Thank you. I hope so too.
All right, so how did that make you feel?
Amazing. I hope that this is how this goes when I talk to him. But I feel great.
That's good. And now you're prepared for either way that this conversation might go.
Yes.
hopefully that it goes
That's
to the
the
best
scenario.
case
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do, the next time you meet with me, which is next week?
Yes.
So by next week, you'll have had that conversation with your boss, and you'll just, talk to me about how the experience went, how you felt, what happened, what did he say, and just tell me all about that experience, okay?
Okay, I will.
All right. So I'll see you next week.
See you next week.